Hey folks, Mike McGee here. In today's video, we're going to start digging our line in. We're going to start burying. We got about 3,700 feet to go. This is a ram pump, and a buddy of mine built it. We built a dam basically to hold this water. It's coming down through here, probably 18 feet of drop from the spring to the pump. That's the thing you have to have is drop. For every foot down, you can pump 7 feet straight up. Laterally doesn't matter. It goes indefinitely that way. So your height, lift, that's what matters. But for now, we've got to dig this line, get it in the ground. Let's do it. All right, here's the method to the madness. This right here is so rocky, I can't get it very deep. So we are putting on the pipe insulation to keep this water cool as it flows up through here. Mr. Caleb's in charge of pulling it out, getting it ready to go. Look at him, he knows how to split them boogers. Hey, that's good. Yeah, it gets hot, I know very well. Matt's putting them on. They're gonna catch up with me here in a little bit. And if we go down here, we'll see what these guys are doing. We're just now starting out here at the pump. They're going ahead and covering it. I can't even get right here with the excavator. It's too steep.
Dry dirt.
Yeah, very, very dry. If we let it rain on it, it's gonna become soup. So take those great big rocks like that and just set them to the side, and we'll collect them and we'll keep them. That size there is neither here nor there. I don't want it right against the pipe because it might wear a hole, but that size right there, definitely we can use that to lay up stone something or other, who knows what. Yeah. And up there, there's a bunch of big ones. Yes, and I like what David's doing, holding it down good and firm so it don't float up, because they'll swim to the top on you in a heartbeat. So here's the end. We will be taking it, putting it in here, 3/4 inch, just like that. We'll have to get a fitting. But anyway, you see the deal. We've got this thing fixed here where all the water hammer beating on it won't bust it apart. It can hammer and hammer and hammer. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to digging. The boys are doing a grand, glorious job. And we're gonna keep at it. Thank you, boys.
You're welcome. It's warm.
Yeah, it's warm, but it would be worse in direct sun.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe I couldn't dig no deeper than that. But I beat and beat and beat and I couldn't get nowhere. Yeah, you ought to have some kind of glove on. Oh, you're using a stick. Smart man.
He's one better.
All right, you can tell this is deep. I've got it about 7 foot deep. So what I want to do, I want to conduct a test and I want to take measurements of temperature every foot coming down through here and see if we hit a steady temperature that's not 7.5 feet deep, because I could save myself probably 2 days if I could dig it a couple of feet less. Let's measure. All right, as of right here, it's actually a little over 7. It's like 7.4. Let's see what the old instomometer, instant probe thermometer. She's dropping. 74.8 right there. Let's come down to another foot. It's so rocky I can hardly get it in. 72.7. Drop another foot. 71.7. Drop another foot. 70.5. Another foot. 69.5. Drop another foot. 69.5. 68.5, sorry. And then all the way to the bottom, I'm gonna probe it straight down in the dirt. 64.3. So it gets colder the deeper I go. I think I'm just gonna keep digging in deep because I want my water to be as cold as I can get it when I get it to the house. It's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. I don't know, as summer gives way, will this become cooler down here? I don't know, but I think I'm gonna keep digging it deep. Handcrafted, here we go. Trying to do a little pushing. Trying to push a little dirt. Ain't working out now. The rain. But don't get me wrong, we need it. We need it bad. This is the only steep part of the whole project. The rest is pretty level from here to the house. And this here marks like the 130 feet mark, something like that. We've still got over 3,000 more to go. He's digging right now. We've finished 200 plus feet. But this part here is pretty steep and we're starting to get rain. I don't want to leave it to wash out. I honestly want to get some grass seed in it a little bit early in the summer for planting grass seed, but it's in the shade and that's going to counterbalance it unless it comes up and then gets super dry. I think we're finished with that kind of season for now, I hope, but if it does happen, I'll plant it again. But I want to get grass seed on this steep ground. It's ready, it's worked up, let's do it. I've got the solo planter right here. As you can see, I absolutely enjoy this thing. I've got them in the descriptions if you want a solo planter. It's something that won't tear up with you like the other kinds. I searched for a good while before I found something that could handle the wear and tear of the McGie farm, and I'm telling you, it's doing it very well. Let's get it going. Grass seed's the lightest seed you can plant. Boy, it's easy, super easy. All right, let's do it. are out digging ditch. We have like a long ways to go. So they're digging. I'm starting to go ahead and do some work here on the spring house outside. I went ahead and put a T in and I dropped down the overflow and heated in on the outside to this pipe. This is the drain. This is at the bottom of the tank, and that's where we're at right now. We're underneath looking up. This only goes up flush with the concrete, so there's no way to turn it off or plug it unless you just want to reach underwater and try to pry loose a plug. So I got myself a shut-off valve to put right here. I may put it like this. And that is how we're going to drain the tank if we ever need to drain it. It'll just run through. But the overflow will constantly be running, always. The only time this could potentially be used without needing to drain it is if, for some reason, the pipe pumps faster than I'm anticipating and we have water coming up over the overflow. I could adjust it with this easy. So, I think I'll just cut it about right here. And using the technical measurement system, cut it right here. Slide the hose clamp on it and heat it up. Now that it's heated, stick this in there. Bring up the hose clamp. Try to do this without burning her hand. All right. Get her in there. There, boy. You make that hot and it starts wanting to agree with you. Now we'll tighten that joker right up. Yeah, it agreed with me. All right. There we go, it's in. So this is my inflow. The water will come in here, go into the tank, flow down to this end. It'll overflow out upstairs up there through the wall. This here is the drain. get it.
And the dad, if you had to do it, I would always come to the ditch if you had to do it. And put it over there.
Oh no. Oh well. Okay, then what happened? We were trying to find that pipe, but we weren't wanting to break it. Oh no. Wouldn't you know it, right at the very last, I mean the last foot we have to dig out of 4,000 feet, the battery dies. And here we are. So we're gonna jump it off and get it out of here. Done. As you saw, we had overheating issues, and Matthew and Joel and David all took turns pouring water on it to keep it from overheating. We stayed right on the verge of overheating the whole time, and they were pouring on more than 1 gallon per minute. They were laying the water on. I had to have Boy running constantly getting water with the four-wheeler. When we got it close enough to use the water hose, it stayed really cool, but I mean, that's a lot of water, over 1 gallon a minute, constantly to do this entire thing. But that's all we could do. Not our machine. I don't know what it is, but it's something to do with the radiator not circulating. There's something plugged up. And I didn't have time to wait for it to be fixed or fool with it, because we got deadlines. We're barely going to make it as it is. Let's get back to work. About to hook on. We use this torch, it really speeds us up a lot. A lot. Put this straight coupling on here, tap it a little bit. Hoping this pipe insulation will do the trick and keep this water cold. I'm going to heat this up. That's probably good. All right. We've got her all laid. It's time to bury the rest of it. We've got probably 1/3 of this line buried, maybe even half. But we got a long ways to go, because half of 3,600 is a whole bunch. Let's do it. ain't good. This is not good, I can tell you right now. All right, folks, there you have it. 3,700 feet of pipe buried in the ground from the spring all the way up here to the spring house right here. It's time to do a little bit of landscaping here. The water runs down the hill this way. I'm going to try to divert the water, and in here I'm going to put drainage tiles in gravel. Hopefully every bit of water that comes off the roof is going to hit the drain tile and be gone. Also, the overflow from the tank is going to be piped into the pond. The boys have that part run already. So that was a lot of digging. That took weeks. We used this for the parts that was too steep and too bad and too root and too rocky for the ditch witch. We got the ditch witch, just went ahead and decided 3 feet deep enough. Let's go with it. The ditch witch was able to go 3 feet per minute. That's a little faster than this. If you're digging 6 to 8 foot deep, you can't do 3 feet per minute. We had deadlines we had to meet, so that's just part of it. We went ahead and got insulation to put on the pipe for the whole entire 3,700 feet, and that should keep the water cool when it gets here. I'll be doing temperature tests and all that good stuff. So anyway, we hope that you enjoyed the video. This is just part of a series, because if I put it all together, it'd be long. But you know what? I am going to put it all together in one long video. There's parts of this that we never even put out yet. So we'll be putting out a long video of all this. I don't even know how long it'll be. But anyway, some people have time to watch it. Some people don't. It don't matter. I do have a playlist already. If you go into my channel and look at my playlists, I do have the Spring House series, which obviously is not complete yet, but it will be soon. But that's all we've got for you at this point. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.